Maggie Q stars in one of my favorite shows, Nikita. Here is what's going on with that show right now.
7 years ago, I was taken off death row and trained to be an assassin by a secret unit of the government called Division. It was run by Percy, who, after a failed power move, was replaced by Amanda, his second in command.
Carla Bennett is priority target number 1.
Carla Bennett got me clean. She was the only good thing I had in my life until Division made me who I am.
This is a standing kill order. First on the list, even above Percy. Amanda wants this woman very dead.
When Nikita escaped, Percy and Amanda said she was the first to ever escape.
And that's true, because I wasn't in the program. I created it.
All right, that was a shocker.
I hate hearing my voice.
Do you? You know, a lot of people say that. A lot of people say that. Well,
I hate hearing my voice. You know, whenever you hear your voice on a voicemail or answering machine when we had those?
Yeah, you go, I sound like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that happens a lot. We've had bands come in where we put together like a montage of their songs, and they'll take their headphones off. I mean, like actively, physically not listen to it, which is crazy.
Throw them across the room.
One of my favorite TV shows in the 90s was Alias. I loved it so much. And because it was like a movie each week, a full movie, and they would travel to exotic locations and stuff. And I was afraid that Nikita would be sort of a ripoff of that. I was afraid when I started.
A weak ripoff.
But it's not at all a weak ripoff.
Yeah.
It's strong.
Thank
It's
you.
its own thing. It's one of my favorite shows.
Thank you. Totally. I mean, it's tough. We've made a show on a network that doesn't typically make shows like this.
Right.
But typically, I mean, ever.
Right. Sure.
And, and that's why I've never done television. I've always done features. And when I was presented with this, it was something I thought, could grow into something and flower into something beautiful and something that was kind of different. And it was very ideal to come in and say, well, I want to do something different and give this network a different image or bring in a different audience. And that's really hard to do. But, it's something that I thought the challenge was worth it.
I'll tell you, one of the things that I love about it is that it helps me bond with one of my daughters who loves this show more than life itself. Every Friday she comes up to me and she says, Nikita.
That's so cool.
Nikita, because, you're the good person. You kick ass. She loves it. And for the last, 3 weeks or something, you've left me hanging, Maggie.
I know. Even my own family has said, what the hell is going on? Why? I have no answer for that.
I don't think there's a new one. I'm sorry. Why not? I say, I don't know.
The schedule's always been that way. And, what's so cool is that you're not the first person. I've had people come up to me and say, like, hey, me and my kid, we both want this, we both like this. And I was it always makes me laugh and makes me feel so grateful that, who knew? Guns and violence.
Yeah, exactly. Now, there's a lot of... Let me play a clip from the show. I think this will summarize what I like about it best. So I think you can see what kind of a show it is.
The best part about that is sometimes I'll have to go and they won't get the sound on the day because, I'm fighting and I don't have a microphone on.
Right.
So I'll come in and they'll say, can you just do some fight efforts?
Wait, so you have to go,
for like half an hour.
I'm guaranteed there's some outtakes of that somewhere.
Yeah, it's just as exhausting, by the way, than actually doing it.
Now, you learn the fight moves. And then they make you do it at a formal ball or something, and you're wearing like high heels and a dress and
welcome to my world.
That seems like it's hard enough to fight, let alone dressed up.
Can I tell you that men have this interesting? When you were younger, it was men thought that we all had sleepovers and pillow fights, right?
You still do, as far as I'm concerned.
We do. You're right. You're right. And now that we're older, it's that we do everything in heels. Everything.
You do.
Oh, yeah, the dishes and the thing and the fight, and we save the world in heels and the whole thing.
I got to be honest, I don't see you doing dishes.
Oh, I am. That's really funny. The most domestic person you've ever met.
Is that right? That's funny. Well, this has been a great season so far. It returns tonight on the CW. How many episodes are left in this season?
I think 216 is airing tonight, so we go to 23 episodes.
Oh, no kidding.
So we've got quite a few. We'll be airing till sort of mid-May, but I have to say that from this episode to the end, so far, what we've been making, I never say this, I'm so proud of it. It's so much darker than it's normally been. Yeah, and so much, so much more action-packed and so sordid and very emotional end of the season, I think.
That's one of the things I like about the show is it really does have a lot of heart, a lot of emotion, a lot of relationships.
Fight for that.
It really does. I mean, it comes through. And allow me to be a guy just for 1 minute.
Yeah,
I mean, we are working toward you and Lindsay Fonseca getting together, right? I mean, that's what the show's heading for, right?
That's the whole goal. To say, I don't want to burst your dream bubble, but, Lindsay and I, that's our goal.
All right,
that's
good.
What we've been dreaming about, too.
I'm glad to hear that. That makes me very happy. Who's the actor that plays Percy, who is the bad guy, who I believe is...
Berkeley.
I believe that guy's a bad guy in real life. That's how good he is. That's how good he is. You look at him and you go, I don't know. There's something really dark about that guy.
You're not a nice guy. You're not a nice guy, are you?
You can't be a nice guy and then be that good of an actor. He's got to be evil, right?
He is so wonderfully talented. Yeah, he is very good. Yeah, he is.
Well, it's one of my favorite shows. Like I said, it returns tonight. It is Nikita. It's on the CW. It's on at 8 o'clock. It's all kinds of action, all kinds of heart, and it's a great show. It's one of my favorite shows, Maggie.
I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
And it's fantastic to have you on the program. Thanks for coming on today.
Thanks for having me.
You bet. Bye.